All right, guys, we're up here at this little classic car place, like right off the highway. Like I said, I live just down the road from this place. I've passed it, you know, a million times going back and forth to work, but I've never actually stopped and looked. And we pulled in, and look at the first car I seen as soon as we pulled in. Look at this. Boom. It's an FCRX7. It's a very rough FCRX7. Still. Oh, look, it's got the Racing Beat exhaust on it. It's a very rough FCRX7. But it has a turbo 2 hood. Can't be mad at that. Got the BBS wheels on it. That's super cool. I don't even want to know the price of this thing. It's probably something extreme, but they have like so much stuff. I mean, just cars everywhere. So I'm gonna try to like record the best that I can and find what kind of, if there's like any kind of gold back here besides this, because I mean, you know, RX-7s are cool, but there's a lot of other cool cars out there. Yeah, we're just gonna walk around and look at the cars they got. I've never owned a Volkswagen personally, but I really want like an old school bug. My family was like big VW people, I guess. Like there was always like a Volkswagen Beetle or like a rail buggy. Like the last cool car I remember my mom having was one of these. And like I said, she let me drive it, but I just remember it being really hard. Like the transmission's kind of, it's tricky. It takes a little bit of effort, but it'd be super cool to have one of these things. Maybe one day we can work in a project like that. Back before I knew better, I wanted one because you can put like the rotary engines, like the 13Bs on that transmission. Back in the day, I actually used to want a rail buggy like that with a 13B in it. Thank goodness I got out of that phase. But I'm not going to bore you guys too much with just like the normal stuff. Need me an old tractor like that too. If I find something good, I'll definitely show it to you guys. Because there's just so much stuff out here. Like it goes way, way, way in the back. Like old cylinder heads, old flathead or inline 6, or what is that? That's not inline 6, is it? No, that's like a, count those, that's like a inline V8 or an inline 8. I'm definitely gonna have to like speed up that count time there. That was pretty slow. It was confusing me, all the holes in that thing. I was like trying to count the cylinders. I was like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, guys. I'm gonna try to find something cool and show you. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot of stuff here, so I'll try to find something cool and show you guys. Not that I'm like a big old school muscle head, whatever, but they're like most, you know, old cars. I just don't know much about them because I don't research it because I can't afford them, so it's kind of a waste of time. See an old fastback Mustang over there. Yeah, let me find something cool real quick. Well, I'm actually seeing stuff I actually recognize. Like I would love to have one of these things. I don't know what's up with that rear axle. And I'm pretty sure that's like an old AMX or old Javelin or something like that. Man, it's so heartbreaking to see cars so far gone. Old GMC truck. What is this? Is a Javelin. Somebody cut a big old chunk out of the quarter back here. Now, I'm not 100% sure. That looks like somebody might have spun out and met the guardrail or hit a pole, I meant. I was definitely like playing around and spun out and smacked the rail or a pole. Yeah, we'll walk back to the front because all the stuff back here seems like it's like parts cars and really, really rough shape. And got some new stuff that no one really cares about, I'm sure. Yeah, but I like these junks. I would love to have one. But I don't have the money to like restore something like that. But even put together, those things are pretty cheap from what I've seen. Yeah. I love all them old school like mini trucks. These things are super cool. Yeah, I would definitely never pretend to act like I know a bunch about like old school cars, but I'm not like an anything type of person. I like all cars. Holy cow. I don't think that one's got much left to give. But it's so crazy. I can imagine once you get to cars that are this old, like people would pay just for like a small little piece of some of these quarter panels and stuff that aren't rotted out. So much broken glass. It's like kids are back here playing like the BB guns or something. It's just like shooting the glass out of everything. Bunch of Mustangs. Bunch of Mustangs. Old flathead, that's sad. A lot of cool cars. What the heck is this? Like it's kind of weird little mini, like a golf cart or something. Somebody done rigged up. Wouldn't mind having that junk either. It's probably a good thing I don't have more money, because I would probably be buying all kind of junk. I ain't gotta pee. Look at that old S10 Extreme sitting right here. Man, my high school was filled with these things. Like every cool guy had like one of these lowered when I was going to high school. Either that or an F-150 jacked up or something. Got an old Datsun back here. Uh-oh, found a soft spot in the ground. I know somebody would love to save this thing. Oh man. My stepdad had like a used car dealership, and he had like a 260 turbo, I think. And I remember working on that thing and getting to drive it around. So cool to see these things. I would open the door, but because I don't want to touch my man's stuff, so they give me permission to walk around, but not mess with things. Got the old jacked up truck. I'll take a small video of this thing. Old C4. Definitely want one of these things. This is a guaranteed I'm going to be getting one to do kind of like a little drift car with. And possibly one of those. Like I really want an old school bug. These things are super cool. I think they'll always be cool. We'd just like to have one in a little nicer shape than that. got a Z28, which to me this is old, but to a lot of people they don't consider this an old Camaro. Is it a manual at least? It is not. It's an automatic. Mercedes? Firebird? No one cares about that thing. But yeah, they got a lot of cool stuff. Stuff I haven't even seen before. For me, it's like really neat to see like the old engines, like the old flatheads and stuff. That stuff's really cool. But yeah, I wish I knew more about this stuff so I could, you know, show you guys things. But like, I'm not a classic car guy. I don't really know much. But thanks to the guys at Classic Cars South Carolina for letting us walk around and check all the stuff out. They have a lot of stuff if you want to come up here and look, though. Like a lot of cars. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Like I said, I just drive by this place all the time, so I figured we'd stop and check it out. But anyway, Appreciate you for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.